I love to use the example of music. Like, the reason you love certain songs is not because they're just fucking flatlining the whole time, that they're the same sound the whole time. We love music because of the way it builds tension and then it releases the tension. We love music because of the way that it's a roller coaster. It does something internally to us. You would hate music if it was the same note the entire time with no tension and release, with no ups and downs. And I think that's the perfect metaphor for life, is that we don't want a life that is the same note the whole time, where it's like a flat-lined existence. But I think most people are living that way. Most people are most people are stuck in their survival desire for control, for comfort, for safety. And so we try and control as much unknown as we possibly can. We try and live a life that is completely predictable, such that, I have the predictable, safe paycheck. I know I'm taken care of. I have the house. I have the family. Um, I'm not taking risks. I'm not doing the things that scary. And so, I mean, overall, it's like curating a lifestyle where there's literally no risk at all. I'm not taking risk in my relationships. We're staying surface level. We're not talking about the real things that are going on. I'm not acknowledging the place within me that actually is craving more meaning. I'm staying stuck in this predictable, familiar lifestyle where I know what I'm doing for probably, the next 5 years of my whole life. And I'm not really challenged in the way that I'm speaking to it right now. There's very little parts of my life that require me to step into unfamiliarity or discomfort. And then people are wondering why they're lacking a sense of meaning. And people are wondering why they're, so addicted to their phones and stuff. It's like, if our cup of meaning is completely empty, we're going to go searching for pleasure in other ways, aka all of the short-term pleasure opportunities in our society. Like, yeah, of course you have all of these horrible behaviors and habits and addictions because there's a deeper place within you that is so incredibly malnourished, man. So I kind of just went on a rabbit hole, but it's a really important piece that people don't understand. Like, you don't want to minimize any form of unknown and uncertainty. You don't want to orchestrate your whole life so that you never have to take any sort of risk. You're missing the point. Like, the richness of life comes in those moments where you're in the tension and the release is about to happen, but you're in the tension. You're like, oh my God, is this going to work? Yada, yada. Anyone who's ever done anything great in our society had to go through a lot of tension. Steve Jobs, these kinds of people, like, dog, they had to fail many times, fired from their first company. They were in a life of taking risk and they didn't give up. And so, but here's the thing for me is like, many people listening might be like, well, why would I do that? Why would I go take risks and whatnot? And so, again, if it's just you in this empty blank universe where there's no other intelligence, where it's just you and your tiny ego trying to figure it out, trying to take care of yourself, trying to survive, trying to not get killed. If that's your worldview, then it makes a lot of sense that you would want to select for zero unknown, for zero uncertainty, right? Like, I would too. And so, think to yourself right now, is that you? Is that how you're living? And question the deeper assumption that you're making about life.